Well, welcome in to Martyrdom Monday here in Occupy Democrats. Because in this breaking story, our president, and I say our lightly for many of us, but Donald J. Trump is going to be remembered mostly, I believe, as Tantrum Trump. Because the man literally sounds on a regular basis like that 7-year-old or 8-year-old we all recall being when somebody didn't like what we were saying, so we ran out of the room and slammed the door. The hard part is, it's hard to run out and slam the door when you're on a plane. And in this breaking story, I'm going to show that to you in a few seconds. Donald Trump is losing his mind. Now, I know we say that and we say it's somewhat in jest, but oh no. Over the last 10 years, since 2015, the man is losing his mind. Show you the story in just a few seconds. Here's a little scent of how he freaks out over the media.
I think the political press is among the most dishonest people that I've ever met.
The people don't trust you, and the people don't trust the media.
She starts asking me all sorts of ridiculous questions, and, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
I have the right to ask the question.
No, you
This is the question.
You haven't been called.
No, I have the right to ask the question.
Go back to
This
you.
is no.
And he stood up and started ranting and raving like a madman. He was totally, absolutely out of line.
Your organization
You
is
are attacking
terrible.
our news organization.
Your organization
Can you give
is
us a
terrible.
chance
Let's
to ask
go.
a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can
Quiet.
you state,
Quiet.
Mr. President-elect,
Go ahead.
can you state
She's asking
categorically,
a question.
Mr.
Don't be rude.
President-elect, can you give us a question?
Don't be
You're
rude.
attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you
No,
give
I'm not
us a
going to give you a
question?
question. I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President-elect, that's not
Go ahead.
appropriate.
The mainstream media, these people back here, they're the worst. They are so dishonest. Most of it, 70%, 75%, is absolute dishonest, absolute scum. Remember that. Scum. Scum. Little Katie, she's back there. What a lie it was. No, what a lie. Katie Turr. What a lie it was from NBC to have written that was a total lie.
By the way, the world's most dishonest people are back there. Look at all the cameras going. Look at all those cameras. They are dishonest. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them.
I'm not looking for credit, but what I don't want is when I raise millions of dollars, have people say, like this sleazy guy right over here from ABC. He's a sleaze in my book. You're a sleaze because you know the facts, and you know the facts well.
Let me tell you about the Wall Street Journal. I have no respect whatsoever for the Wall Street Journal. I don't think they know what they're doing. They have taken me on so much. It's so ridiculous. Everyday editorials, bad editorials. I don't even want to read it very much anymore. They are so wrong.
It was very unfair that the press treated us so badly. Go ahead.
Well, it just happened on a new level. Look at what this man, the President of the United States, is speaking in the way he's speaking to one of the most respected outlets in the history of America. Take a look.
Who are you with?
Wall Street Journal.
That's what I do. You people treat us so badly. Wall Street Journal has truly gone to hell. Go ahead. It's a rotten newspaper.
Are there any
You hear what I said? It's a rotten newspaper.
Are there any updates and talks with Under?
I wouldn't tell the Wall Street Journal because it'd be wasting my time. There are talks, but I don't want to talk to the Wall Street Journal. But look, Wall Street Journal is China-oriented, and they're really bad for this country.
Yes, you heard that correctly. The President of the United States just said out loud, used the phrase China-oriented about one of the most revered news outlets, financially and otherwise, in the history of this country. And if it were not Donald Trump, and or if someone said that about Donald Trump, the GOP pundits would be running around once again discussing how the Democrats are going to lose because they run based on identity politics. And yet, for lack of a better phrase, China-oriented certainly could be construed as a racial slur in this country. It could be. And yet that's coming out of the mouth of our president. And we wonder why maybe Donald isn't getting some of his phone calls returned. We keep hearing and talking about, which is what the question was about where are all the deals? You say you're making deals. You say you're getting phone calls on trade deals, but where are all the deals? And he called him China-oriented. This literally reminds me of when he had his feud with Ted Cruz and Ted Cruz's wife back during his run for the first term when he became the 45th president, and Anderson Cooper asked him about it, and Donald Trump's response was, well, he started it. And Anderson Cooper kindly and respectfully said, sir, with all respect, that's a response of a 5-year-old. Yes, that's the response of a 5-year-old, Donald. And that is what we have for President of the United States. It's a Martyrdom Monday. You guys have a good week. Stay frosty.